All right, I'm gonna walk you through workout 2 of my full body workout. Has 11 exercises. Let's start with the first one. This is a home gym workout, and you have minimal equipment. This is how you can work your legs another way. This is a dumbbell deadlift. I'm gonna keep your back flat, just like that. Keep the weights in line with your knees more or less, or I'm sorry, your ankles. You don't wanna come this way. That'll put too much stress on your lower back. Keep them right above your heels, okay, just like that. Okay, that's the first one. Second one is flat dumbbell press. I like to use a narrow grip as opposed to a wide grip. Going wide is hard on the shoulders like this. I keep them inside the shoulder like this. It's a lot less wear on the shoulders, and to me it gets a lot better recruitment of the chest anyway. So just nice and slow, up and down, just like that. 10 to 30 reps, whatever you like. That's the dumbbell press, okay? And from there, we're gonna go dumbbell decline fly. Now on the fly, now you want to keep your hands more straight. This is a stretch movement. Like so, come back up. You want to squeeze the middle traps too as you're pressing. And that keeps the shoulders supported. Look at it this way. When you're pressing shoulder, you want a pull and a push. So when you're pressing, you want to feel this and this to keep the shoulder stable. So you always want to contract your traps when you do any kind of pressing movement, and that'll protect the shoulder and make you use more chest. All right, now when you're at home and you can't use, and you don't have access to cables for lat pull downs, this is the next best way to hit the upper lats. The dumbbell pull over on the incline, just like this. And anything past this, there's no tension. So I tend to just keep it back here. Keep the tension on the lats. And this is gonna work the top part of the lat a lot more, as opposed to the flat angle. Flat angle, those aren't today, but that'll work more here. And then on the decline, it's gonna work more the lower. So today is the incline angle, the decline angle. So from here, now this will work the top part of the lats a little more. Everything is 10 to 30 reps, whatever your preference. Some things I go 20, some things I go 25, some things I go 30. I hardly ever go 10, but if you like 10s, you're more than welcome to try 10s. All right, that was the decline pullover. Now we'll go one hand dumbbell shrugs. The one hand dumbbell shrugs, I'm just gonna do one hand at a time and emphasize the contraction at the top all the way up. That's gonna really get you right in here like that. Make sure you get a good squeeze on that trap. Okay, one hand like this. Then switch to the other side. The other side. All right, that's a dumbbell shrug. And from there, you got Shoulder retraction on the incline. This is gonna work your traps from the middle. You want this area of your back strong because it supports the shoulders when you're pressing. So it shouldn't be neglected. This one is just gonna come straight back. This. Not a lot of range on this one. Try and squeeze it and feel it as much as you can. All right. It's a variation of a dumbbell shrug. From there, we're gonna do a spider curl. I don't do regular barbell curls anymore. I feel like it's a waste, but for some people they work. Spider curl is you're leaning into it more. Typically, if you want to do one hand at a time, you can. I like to do them standing, and I just lean forward. Good. So when you do regular curls, you're gonna get a lot of tension here, but not a lot here. So when you lean forward, the peak now, you shift the tension to the peak of the bicep. So it's just another variation. Now you can still do them this way. If you want, try them both, and you can do alternating as well. But if you really want to focus on that peak, to me, you got to lean into it a little more and come up like this. Sometimes I even do partials, just like this. So it's a spider curl. And then the dumbbell hammer curl is very similar. I like to use without the thumb. And don't come this way. Again, it's going to emphasize this. You want to bring it in like you're pulling it. So you can use that. It's a pull. It's a pull. Instead of a, I see guys doing them like this, which is fine. You can do them this way if it activates it. I find I get a better activation keeping them close to my body, coming in this way like this. I'm really emphasizing that squeeze at the top. I really get that brachialis in. Okay, and from there we got the front delt. You can do these either on a bench or no bench. I'll show you how I do them and a variation. I like to start seated, doing two hands. Actually, hand palms up is more recruitment on the front delts. So front like this. I'll start out like this. When I can't do any more like this, then I'll stand up and do alternating. Get a few more reps in this way. That's a good variation. And you're doing two angles too. And the last but not least, it's a rear delt raise. Sit on the edge of the bed. Sit on the edge of the bench. And just bring them straight back like this. Now get the rear delts in pretty good. Again, everything is 10 to 30 reps. Give it a try. I think you guys will like it. That's my home dumbbell workout. Like and subscribe.